Good evening, everyone. I am your host, Toya. This is TTV, so thank you for joining me. Today is Saturday, November 21st, 2020. So, it takes me some time to come up with a topic for these videos, to something to figure out on what to discuss or what to say. I try to do these videos on something that's going to help you grow as a person, something to keep you positive, make you think, change your perception a little bit. Just anything that has to do with the betterment of you on a mind, body, soul type of level. So this week I ended up having dinner with a friend of mine before everything got shut down for COVID. And as we were talking, we got on the topic of words and how our words are impactful and what they mean to not only other people, but what they mean to yourself. Now, I know you may have heard this time and time again. Your words have meanings. Your words are powerful. Your words are important, as you say, but they're important on the level that I don't think we always think about. So I'm gonna use this as this one ideal as an excuse. I mean, not as excuse. As an example. So over the years, I've watched a lot of videos, people speaking on self-help or, just meditation, on your awareness on who you are, that type of thing. And there was this one, his name is Bob Proctor. Very good speaker, very encouraging, and he's very blunt, straight to the point, which is what I like because I'm blunt on a lot of things. And one of the things he said is when it comes to weight loss, because that's something that's, of course, a lot of us women, we think about weight loss all the time, but we don't think about the words that we associate with it, like the word weight loss. So one of the things Bob Proctor said is when you lose something, you look for it. So stop saying you want to lose weight, because when you lose it, you're going to look for it. He said, release it instead. To go even further, I caught myself the other day saying, oh yeah, I dropped some pounds. Wait, when you drop something, you pick it up. I released some pounds, So even the words that we use are impactful and have a meaning on a subconscious level for us. So we have to be very careful on what it is we say to ourselves and the words that we choose when we say it and when we think it. So be careful of those that you repeat, especially if it's something that you're targeting, something that you're working on, something that you're trying to improve with your own self. Watch the words that you're using and really think about the word choice that you are having. Even the questions that we ask ourselves. Like today, for some reason, I found myself so angry today and I couldn't understand why. And that's what I kept doing. Why am I so angry? Why am I so angry? Why am I so angry? And it's not a matter of why am I so angry, because that's just going to make me focus on that feeling of being angry. The real question is, how do I move on from this feeling? How do I get to a place where I'm happy? How do I let go of this that I'm experiencing right now so that I can experience happiness? How do I get to that point where I'm happy? What do I need to do today to be happy? Those are thoughts, those are questions that will put me in a different mindset so that I can focus on no longer being angry, but getting to a place where I feel like I'm in peace, where I'm happy. So even the questions when we're trying to work on something and we're trying to better ourselves, even the questions we ask ourselves, if you find that you ask yourself a question and it doesn't make you feel any better, then it's not the right question. You need to change the questions to something that's going to make you feel better. Like even a statement, I can't do this. Okay. Instead of saying I can't do this, how do I learn to do this? What resources can I go to? What resources can I check so that I can get this done? So you acknowledge the fact that no, this isn't something that you know how to do. Okay, so I apologize for that glitch. I don't know what's going on with my laptop today, but I'm gonna get through this. Like, I really don't know what's going on with it. But going back to what I was saying, you want something that's going to get you to the point where you can get past that point of feeling like you're incapable. So don't say that I can't do it. Say something along the lines that, yes, I can do it. And this is how. How can I do this? Another one that I listen to is Abraham Hicks. I think that's it. Yeah, Abraham Hicks. And one of the things they talk about a lot of times is that your problems are not problems. They're just questions that are looking for a solution. So let's say you are $200 short on your rent. And you're sitting there thinking, oh my God, I'm $200 short. I don't know how I'm going to get this money. Oh my God, what am I going to do? So instead of saying that, focus on the question is, how do I get $200 by whatever the deadline is? So it's not, oh my God, I can't do this. Oh my God, I don't know how this is going to happen. No, you're not freaking out anymore. Now you're focused. You have a task that you have to do now. You have to figure out how to get this $200. It's just a question that needs an answer. It's not the end of the world. It's just a question that needs an answer. So that, because when you freak out about something and you're so spazzed over it, you can't focus. So going back to when I was talking about me being angry, um, my dog was acting. I was trying to take them for a walk, and she's pulling, like, I mean, yanking, pulling. So I'm like constantly, like I'm some kind of rag doll or something. And I was getting even more frustrated because I'm already hurt, angry, and I'm already like, yeah. And here you are pulling, pulling, pulling. So she does it quite often, and she's still young, so she has to learn. So even though I was very much against it, I ended up getting her pinch collar. So I'm trying to get this pinch collar on her, and one of the buckles break. And I'm so upset and I'm so frustrated. I can't figure out how to get this thing together. So I'm trying to get these two pieces to connect that don't even connect. The whole thing, what it was, is that piece, them two pieces I was connecting, one of them connect to this flat piece while the other one connect to the next link. So I'm trying to sit there and force it and make this work. And I'm so upset that I can't focus on it. I'm just like, ugh. And when I finally, like, okay, I took them for a round, I shortened their walk because I really wasn't into it. And I'm getting upset and frustrated with them. And that's not really fair to them. So I'm like, okay, let me put y'all back in this car. And I'm just going to take a moment. So I take a moment, do a short walk. And during that walk, I talk to myself and I get myself to calm down and to look at it in a different manner, so that I can find peace in it and find a way to change from being angry to being happy, from being angry to having some kind of peace. So when I did that transition and I got back in the car, I go to pull things out of my pocket because, some of the stuff stays in the car. And I pull out this choker and I'm looking at it, and all I can do is laugh. Because when I'm no longer angry and I'm no longer frustrated, I look at it and it's like, oh, click, 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 done. Just like that. But if you're so caught up in the impossibility of what it is that you're doing, you can't focus on what it is you're actually trying to do. So telling yourself, oh my God, this is impossible. Oh my God, I got to get this done. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. You're thinking this is an impossible task and I can't get it done. That's really what you're saying to yourself. Instead of focusing and saying, there is a solution to this question. Let me figure out what the solution is. Let me work on the solution, not the why, not the how necessarily, but what is the solution for this? So the question is, how do I get $200 to pay my rent? The solution is getting the $200. So how do I go from the question to the solution? You know what? Boom. You know what? I just bought this laptop that was $300. I'm sure the pawn shop will give me $200. And then when I get paid week after next, before it's actually due, I can go ahead and get my laptop back. And then because I just got this promotion at this job, I shouldn't be in this position again. So boom. But could you think about that when you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God? No, because you're spazzing out and you're freaking out. And you're basically telling yourself you're not capable of doing this. There's no way of doing this. This is impossible. That's really what you're telling yourself. So we have to be very careful of the words that we tell ourselves. Not only that, we also need to be careful of the words that we tell other people, because sometimes it's something a stranger can say to you can be more impactful to you than anything anybody else has said to you. And I'm gonna use this commercial. There's this one commercial I remember, where the lady was like, she said, she walked up to somebody and was like, oh, you having a baby? And what you having? And the lady is like, I'm not pregnant. Oh, thank you. And then she walks away. Because I think that's what it had to do. Something. I don't even know what the commercial was for. The point is that this lady came up and said something to you like that. Now, you know good and well that lady did not just brush it off to, oh my God, I can't believe this person this person that came up to me thought I was pregnant at the grocery store. No, they internalized that because that person represents to them so many other people who never even said anything to them. And that could be people who know them, people who see them every day, or complete strangers. So that person is thinking in the back of their head, do I really look like that? And now they're self-conscious about everything that they do because they don't want to bring to light what this stranger told them. But now it affects their whole self-esteem. So you have to be careful about what you say to other people. You may even say something innocent to them. Like, okay, I see you changed your hair color. Okay. Not something I would choose, but that ain't me. And somebody else may take that and it might hurt their feelings and they might really internalize it. They could get 10 people to tell them, oh my God, I love your hair. I love your hair. I love your hair. But that one person was just like, not something I would do, but if you like it, it's your head. Like, what do they think? You start to internalize that. So, and that's probably something else, but that would be another video about being okay with being who you are. But like I said, that's a whole nother video because I will go on a whole nother tangent and this video will be a lot longer. And I just used a different program, so I don't know how long this is right now. So, okay, looks like it's 12 minutes. Okay, so this is long enough. But the moral of everything that I'm saying is just be careful of the words that we tell ourselves. Be careful of how we phrase the things that we tell ourselves, because eventually we start to believe it and we will develop patterns and unconsciously do things that will correlate with that belief that we've created inside ourselves. And even some of the things that we say to our family members, things we say to strangers, like you don't want to be that one person that really make somebody else feel horrible for the rest of their lives. And I know it might be going to the extreme, but it's somebody you can say something and they end up with therapy over it. Like that lady could have ended up in therapy over the fact that somebody said that she was pregnant when she wasn't. So you never know how somebody is going to take your words. You never know how somebody is going to take something that you say or you do to them, how they're going to react later on. Even some of the things, like I say, we say to ourselves, people pay attention to the things that you do. People pay attention to the words that you use. And either it makes them feel good and you become somebody they want to be around, or it makes them feel horrible and they don't want to have anything to do with you. So do you really want to be that person that nobody wants to have anything to do with? Because eventually you're going to get to a point where you want to be around other people, or you're going to need somebody. And you would rather have people there that you can count on, people who are there that will love you and support you and back you up, not because they owe it to you because you're a family member or anything else, but because they genuinely like you as a person, because they feel better being around you. And the thing is that when you start talking to yourself better, you start talking to other people better, and you start to feel better about yourself, and it becomes contagious. Other people will notice. And when somebody starts being negative around you, tell them, no, don't say that. I do it all the time. When people say, oh my God, this is going to be a long day. Oh, I don't claim that. Don't claim that. You don't want this to be a long day. This is going to be a fantastic day. This is going to be a beautiful day. Don't claim this is going to be a long day. No, and then you're going to come across some people that's just going to be dead set on having that long day, and you let them have that long day. You let them have it. Like, okay, well, if you choose to have a long day, that's your choice, but I'm going to have me a good day. It's going to go by short. It's going to go by smooth. It's going to be a fantastic day over here. Okay? So you do what you need to do for you, and it becomes contagious. When you start thinking better, talking better, you start feeling better, you will portray that self. You will carry yourself in a different manner that will say that you're more positive, you're happy, and it's contagious. People will be drawn to you. People will want to talk to you. And I'm not telling you to do this for somebody else. You do this for you. This is your personal growth. This is your journey, not somebody else's. But we affect other people, and we have to be conscious of that. So choose your words wisely. That's all I got for you guys today. This has been long enough. 15 minutes going on 16. This is long enough. So I love you all. You have a good night, and I will talk to you again next week. Oh, one of the things I never do is like and subscribe, please. So if you watched this and you enjoyed it, you got something out of it, please hit the like button. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit the subscribe. And don't be afraid to share this with somebody else, because you never know who else needs to hear this. All right, y'all. Have a good night. See y'all next week.